Alright, Falcons, bro. Penix. I think Penix is just as worse as JJ, bro. Penix looks like some arse, bro.
An interesting change up from what they typically do.
Maybe getting
It's
a little bit
also
more
slow.
comfortable with Shuck at the controls. Camara
It's
lost
Shuck.
the ball,
It is
and
not
D.
like that.
Alford recovers it. On the move, down near the 30. And this Atlanta Falcons group trying to snap it, skid.
I don't know what Penix is caught.
On 3rd down and 4, it's Cousins. Doesn't realize that Chase Young was looming in the background for the sack. In game number 3 with the Falcons for Zane Gonzalez. And he, as the 3rd Atlanta kicker of the season, has been excellent. He's perfect on his kick attempts. You guys face one another more than any other quarterback matchup in the history of the NFL. Mason Tipton will take the line drive kick. He's got an alley. There goes Mason Tipton. Gonzalez to try and beat, and Zane Gonzalez slows him up. Tipton still going down inside the 20.
It was Fields that said that shit. Fields don't start.
Worst red zone efficiency in the NFL for New Orleans. Now Shuck back in, trying to escape. He cannot get away from Brandon Dorless, who is playing excellent football the last month of the year. It's Blake Grupe, who had a very rocky start to the season. He has been much better as of late, but he misses this one wide to the right.
A lot of these initial snaps have been heavy personnel.
Cousins under pressure is able to get out of it, looking for Darnell Mooney, and he makes the grab. Maybe he can find a little bit of rhythm with Cousins. He's lined up to the right. Quick out from Cousins, and a connection with David Sills. 3rd and long, 4-man rush. Cousins has that ball knocked away into the hands of his lineman. Elijah Wilkinson was trying to rescue it. Alford's got a couple this year. He batted that one down to set up 2nd and 10. Shuck got some zip on that pass to Chris Olave, who ducks down into Alford, but it's good for a 1st down. And just a 4-man Atlanta rush. Shuck on the move, diving catch is made short of the sticks. Nice effort there by Juwan Johnson. They did spot the ball properly at the 23. That's where Michael Davis made contact for New Orleans. So that's where Atlanta starts this drive. And Cousins with a floater. It is bobbled and corralled by Kyle Pitts. Cousins sacked twice on 3rd down. This time he delivers outside to Darnell Mooney, who picks up the 1st. Cousins swings it out. Here's Robinson. This is where he's dangerous. In space. Sills a block. Robinson chased down. Finally brought down by the veteran Justin Reed. Saints looking for a stop. Falcons have the best streak in the red zone of the NFL going. Cousins, pressure picked up. End zone shot, touchdown. David Sills. Falcons extend the lead. And an excellent job by the offensive line to pick up the pressure.
Yep. Kirk Cousins talked about his rapport with Sills and the fact they've just been running scout team together here the entire year. So that me-to-you connection is there. They motion Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. He pulls that underneath coverage down.
We started the first 8 games. Here's Tipton. They're going to use him with his speed, and he gets right to the sticks and clotheslined by Jesse Bates after he picks up 11. 2nd round pick out of Louisville, sees pressure and gets rid of it fast, and it's picked up by Vele. 20 now in the last 4 games for Atlanta. 3rd and long, Shuck steps up, throws, and incomplete. Boy, Xavier Watts had a better shot at it. Another heavy tight end set, and a handoff for Algier and a 1st down. Gets bumped down by Jonas Sanker, the rookie, but not after a 13-yard pickup for Tyler Algier. Robinson's back in. Here comes an extra body. Robinson picks up the pressure, and that ball is out of the hands of Kyle Pitts, and it's the veteran Justin Reed. With the move and the touchdown! His 1st in 7 years, and the Saints are right back in it.
Chase Brown.
It's these contested catches that Kyle Pitts has had trouble with today. It's just a simple slant. Kurt tries to throw it second window. Maybe Kyle Pitts gets distracted a little bit, but nonetheless, when you get DBs in and around the ball, you're ready for those opportunities. And
fake it to Robinson. Cousins wanted to go deep, instead dumps it off, and a nice maneuver right back to Charlie Werner. As many catches in the last 2 plays as he had in the first 10 games this season. Keep it with Robinson. What a cutback. First down. Bijan Robinson inside the 25-yard line. 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz. And Cousins nearly got knocked down by Isaiah Stallbird. Eventually, Stallbird recovers and brings him down for the first sack of his NFL career. Zane Gonzalez field goal try from 41. And Gonzalez will slide it through, but there is a flag thrown as well. Extra body coming for Atlanta. Shuck floats it. Near side caught. Past the sticks to Juwan Johnson and a first down. 3rd down. Oh, quick pressure on Shuck, who just tried to shovel it forward, looking for Neal. Ends up incomplete. Boy, Brandon Dorless just kind of busted off the line. Groupie, who missed from 38, this from 47. And Groupie is wide right. On 3rd and 5, 5-man pressure. Cousins across the middle. Drummond trying to get to the sticks. He does get out of bounds. Again, just a 4-man rush for New Orleans. Here comes Cousins stepping up. He wants to stop the clock, so he's going to get to the sticks. Take a shoulder as well from Justin Reed. Couple of veterans going at it there. And that penalty hurt him because it kind of takes him out of the preferred field goal range. Cousins, middle, down. It's Drummond. Now they're going to hustle up. They have time to clock it, which they do. Well executed stuff at the end of this first half by Atlanta and the veteran Kirk Cousins. Gonzalez right down the middle from distance, and plenty of it to extend the Atlanta lead at the halftime break to 2 scores. It's 16-7.
But certainly there has to be a sense of urgency.
It's going to be Devin Neal, the rookie in the backfield. Shuck off the fake, will throw it out to Neal. And a nice move and a good alley find by Neal. They've got an athlete back there. And it's a heavy dose of him to start this second half. He's got the first down on 3rd and 2. There's a carry for Taysom Hill, and he lunges out near the sticks. Another 3rd and short, and it's Taysom Hill with a head of steam and an extra push into the red zone. Hill back in, lining up wide. Shuck floats one. There might be a flag on this play. There will be. You have the safety Xavier Watts.
Pass interference, defense number 31. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Johnson moves outside. A fake to Hill. Shuck trying to move forward, and he got grabbed by Jesse Bates. Got a yard, and it's 4th and goal. It is Taysom Hill from the 1.5, rolling. He can throw it if he wants. He will. It's batted into the air and incomplete. And Atlanta gets a huge stop inside its own 5-yard line. Ronnie Harrison Jr. got the tip. 3rd and 7. Atlanta will keep it conservative here, but could pick up the first. Robinson gets very close.
Taysom Hill at quarterback.
There he is. He can keep it. He will, and he's got the first down. Little zone read play with Neal and Hill, and Taysom keeps it for a yard and a fresh set of downs. He's a tight end in this formation, motioning out. Shuck underneath. Neal trying to outrun Ellis. He will. First down. And puts a shoulder into Mike Hughes. 2nd and 17 now. The line to gain is all the way down at the 11. Shuck fires over the middle. They're going to get all of it as Olave gets to the sticks. Over the head of Taysom Hill.
Throw it away.
Runs it down and throws it away. Wow. and it'll be 4th down and goal, a disaster for New Orleans. Groupies already missed 2 field goals today. This time he'll get back on track and make it a 1-score game. Mike Pereira on top of it as always. So 2nd and a quarter of the field. Robinson got some blockers in front, and he bursts through the alley, and he gets knocked down by Demario Davis, and they pick up all of that yardage back and then some. A 33-yard play for Bijan Robinson. Longest play of the game right there, 33 yards, takes him into New Orleans territory. Fake to Robinson. Cousins wants to take a shot. It's Mooney. It is caught. It's a touchdown. Shades of 2024 as Cousins finds Mooney for the touchdown. Shades of 2024 as Cousins finds Mooney for the touchdown. Trying to make it a 14-point lead with a 2-point conversion. It's Robinson lunging, and this is a 14-point game.
Awesome, grabbing him. That's crazy. Everybody's got kids.
They're down in 3. Pressure coming. Pierce again. Brings down Shuck near the 30-yard line. The rookie has been relentless.
I don't think he's good, bro.
On 3rd and 10, here's Algier. Stallberg just got a piece of him, and Algier dragged it to the 45. It's 4th down and 2. And the Saints find the big plays that they had 2 weeks ago against Carolina to try to get back in it. It's Olave, and you could tell if he had slipped past Hughes, that would have been a big gainer. And now Shuck stepping up, avoids some pressure. That was a nice duck under move by Tyler Shuck. And he just slid ahead for a 1st down. That's the longest run.
Tell you what, he's making his mark there in Atlanta.
Leading tackler for the Falcons again. Shuck rifles over the middle, and Jesse Bates, the veteran defensive back, one of the great ball hawks in the league, cut that one off. 4th down and 15. They got to get to the 44 to keep this game going. Shuck on the move. Is it behind the line? The lunging attempt by Dante Pettis. It's going to be short, and Atlanta's going to take over on downs.
I don't know who that coach is, but that coach needs to be fired.
Here is Algier on 3rd down and 6. He's trying to stay inbounds. Brought down by a lot.
Because they can play in space and they got a nose for the football.
There's a high school wide receiver in Winston-Salem as well. Shuck maneuvering, stopping, throwing a dangerous pass, and that was nearly picked by Watts. It may have been grabbed at the last moment by Vele.
You're in desperation time, so you can pull out all the stops.
Shuck throws to Olave. He's tackled inbounds. A team that's trying to turn around its red zone deficiencies this year. Catch made, and stepping out of bounds is Johnson. Meanwhile, the other big story today is Atlanta's defense. There's Shuck. There's some of that pocket movement and a nifty play to get it ahead. Catch was made by Jack Stoll, the former Philadelphia Eagle and Miami Dolphin. Shuck moves around.
And look, he's got a good feel for the game. You know, there's just some things that natural for him, especially when he steps up in the pocket.
6'5", pretty good movement. Got a nice arm on a throw to the outside. 1st down, catch made by Tipton with 70 seconds left. 23 sacks the last 4 games for Atlanta. Shuck, a little floater as he's able to find Juwan Johnson inside the 30.
How about Falcons sack production here over the last 4 games? It's been pretty phenomenal.
Like 5+ in every game. Olave's the target. It is going to be Watts instead with his first interception since September. And the rookie has his 3rd in the NFL. That one will seal the deal.
They came in and played inspired.
How about Kirk?
He's just better than Dylan Gabriel. That's it. But you picked him over the 2nd quarterback in the draft. Yeah, you deserve it.